Greetings, Mechwarriors! Good to see you. My name is TTB, and this, of course, is German Mechgineering. And today, guys, we are going to be very scrappy. Today, the matches will not be pretty. They will be dirty, down in the gutter, straight up brawling, guys, with the Vapor Eagle. So let's have a look at the build. And no, guys, this is not your standard run-of-the-mill Vapor Eagle build. No. Let's get a little bit creative here. Look at this thing, guys. So what do you see? You see 1, 2, 3, 4 hardpoints for lasers. You see 2 missile launchers with 6 missile tubes each. And you see, what is that? Heavy machine guns? Yes, we're gonna brawl with heavy machine guns today, guys. So let's jump right into the build here. The basis for this build is going to be an Clan XL Engine 300. Then we have 4 medium pulse lasers, 2 in the right side torso, 1 in the right arm, and 1 in the left torso. We've got 2 SRM-6 launchers in the right and left torso, and we have 4 Clan heavy machine guns. In terms of ammo, we are carrying 2 tons, 3 tons of SRM ammo, and 1.5 tons, 2.5 tons of Clan heavy machine gun ammo. That's absolutely enough ammo, that's all you need. You also have room for, get this, 4 jump jets, and an extra double heatsink in the left leg, plus 2 extra double heatsinks in each side torso, and the 2 internal double heatsinks. Ferrofibrous armor, endo steel structure. We're using all the hard points in the mech. There are 0 slots open. Very nice. In order to fit all that, we have to lower the armor on the head a little bit and on the legs. But overall, this is a very fun mech to build, and it is also very rewarding to play. 80 firepower. Now, of course, the heavy machine guns, they add a hefty component to that. If I remove a heavy machine gun here, that deducts 7.5 firepower here. So the heavy machine guns together get counted for 30, which I think is a little bit too much. But nevertheless, though, guys, we have a good alpha strike here between our medium pulse lasers. They hit for 6.5 times 2, it's 13, 26 damage, plus the SRM-6s that hit for 12, so 26 plus 24, 50 damage alpha, and then of course you have the sustained heavy machine gun damage of 1.5 damage per second per heavy machine gun. So guys, this is 6 damage per second with the crits at 110 meters. That thing is very disturbing. Like, if you get this on open components, they will get crit out in an instant. It's going to be amazing. Now, for the skill tree, by the way, jump distance 38 meters, speed 88 kph. So absolutely enough to do what we are setting out to do. And the tonnage, of course, on the Vapor Eagle, 55 tons, so on par, for example, with the Griffin. Now, in terms of firepower, we have to go heavily into the firepower tree. We take high explosive 1 and 2, missile spread 1 and 2, missile rack 1 and 2, all laser duration nodes, as well as magazine capacity 1 and 2. We're using Gauss charge 1 here and LBX spread 1 to just save a few points here, just to get to that last point of magazine capacity. But if you feel you don't really need that, you just leave that last point of mag capacity out. That saves you 5 points over here, and you can invest them into the armor tree to get another point of armor hardening here in survival. For survival, nevertheless, we will be taking the left side of the tree as always for maximum armor. Then we jump straight into sensors. We take the full sensors tree except ECM, so that we get maximum radar deprivation and maximum seismic. We want to brawl, so we want to know what is close to us, especially behind cover or behind walls. And then last but not least, auxiliary tree, double artillery strike, and very important, do get the double coup shot with coup shot cooldown, because this thing combined with jump jets and all the medium pulse lasers, it's gonna get hot over time. The good thing is, though, if it gets too hot for the medium pulses, you just fire the SRM-6s and just keep the heavy machine guns on target, constantly drilling into the enemy. Okay, guys, that's all I have to say about this build. So I would say let's take this bad boy into a dropship, and let's see how we can perform with this. Can I 1v1 an assault mech with this? How about 2? Find out now. Alrighty, guys, here we are on this beautiful hate map of mine that is Solaris City. As you can see, my teammates are slowly conga lining into the Delta 4 and Echo 4 area, but I am out here for bigger and better things. That means dropping down an artillery strike right on the enemy's head and then going ahead and trying to find a different area of attack, while my teammates hopefully slowly but surely wander in and can start fighting. So I'm very careful here about taking in the wrong angle. Hello, Mr. Shadowcat. Yes, hi. I just want to be very careful here because the enemy team is looking towards me. I don't want to get caught out and get murdered big time. So let's go around the corner, get one quick shot in and back to cover. If he actually manages to lock me, he has no chance of actually hitting me because I can just walk behind that wall. There come the missiles and there is no chance of hitting me, as I said so. Now, I see two targets around the corner. They're getting close, so I think it's time to get out of here because I don't want to get squashed by the enemy team moving to Fox 5. My buddies are actually going to the center of the map, which is a good thing. I like them having the center, but it requires me, guys, to go ahead and relocate, because otherwise I will be alone together with my Shadowcat buddy against the enemy team, and that will just get me murdered. Now, the good thing is my team is pushing a little bit. The enemy team has already lost 4 mechs versus 1 kill on their side, so it is looking good for us, but let's try and actually get into this fight, because so far I've thrown an artillery strike and I've shot a little bit of the medium pulses, but I haven't gotten into the fight, but that may change here. We've got a Fafnir up front, we've got an enemy Grasshopper up front, and targets to the right as well, Annihilator and a Marauder 2C. Okay guys, this is it. We're going in hardcore balls to the walls, right to the back of the enemy Marauder 2C, and we'll just keep engaging. And the good thing is, look at this, my teammates look like they will be actually going in onto the enemy team, pushing through that middle area and doing what they need to do, which is push right now, because I'm squirreling away at least one assault mech and getting them to turn around. Now, this guy is Marauder 2C, he's not twisting very much and he's not really trying to kill me apparently, because he's going for my legs, which is a bad idea, because guys, we've got heavy machine guns, we've got SRMs, we've got medium pulses, we've got enough firepower to break down this Marauder 2C big time. And then suddenly Fafnir, holy shit. Okay, guys, I think this guy has heavy gauss, so this will be very, very unhealthy for me. I'm trying to get the shot on the CT. Yep, there we go. That is heavy gauss. Holy hell, CT red already on the armor. Side torso is open. He can't hit me on my right side torso. That's gonna be gone. But I gotta keep the fire up. I gotta use my jump jets here to get into an angle that is not conducive to his aim. There you go. The heavy gauss rifle is already gone. Now we take away the side torso. And now we stay on the enemy CT, twisting a little bit, trying to not get too much damage onto my CT. But he doesn't have enough to burst me down anymore. And there we go, guys. That is a 100-ton assault mech brawled down by a Vapor Eagle close range after actually engaging and killing a Marauder 2C. So we solo killed, guys. We solo killed 185 tons with a 55-ton mech in melee without ECM or anything. How's that for beating? 2 killing blows, 2 assists, 2 solo kills to kill most damage dealt, 780 damage done, 286 damage taken, 8 components destroyed. We basically farmed about 700 damage on these 2 guys in a matter of 60 seconds. That is significant, guys. Yep, that is very, very nice, and also top damage in the match. And guys, if you enjoyed this content, Team TTB is waiting for you on Patreon. Go ahead and join up, and we're gonna go ahead into the next map here, which is going to be on the Rotato Potato Heaven that is right here in the Caustic Valley. And let's see what we can do here. Enemy is actually capturing Theta right now. We have Gamma, no Epsilon so far, so the enemy team is going to be up 3 capture points over 1, which is not good. And it also looks like they will be pushing into us aggressively, while my team seems to be really split. I mean, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mechs here with me in Echo 5, which means that there is 5 teammates that are somewhere in the boonies or somewhere else. Far, far, far away. Maybe looking for sense in life, maybe on a Zen journey. I will never know. The only thing I do know, though, is that I want to go ahead and try and engage and do some damage before I die, because I don't like the way this fight is looking. And as you can see, the enemy team is moving around in one giant ball, and we are not. We are very split. Some guys in Fox 5 for no reason, one guy in Echo 6, one guy in Echo 3. So looking at this, I can tell you there's a high chance we're going to lose this one. And also teammates yelling around and complaining and crying on voice chat doesn't help as well. Now, we're going to try and find an angle here, go onto the enemy fatties, enemy assaults and enemy heavies, try to go for components that we can engage, maybe jump around a little bit more, and make sure that we engage onto the enemy Hellbringer. I don't want to lose my left arm. There's all my juicy machine guns in there. I'm not using them right now because I feel I'm still too far out. Do you remember, guys, these are heavy machine guns. They only have 110 meters optimal range. Now, we're asking for help, but we actually have a few teammates out here with us, so maybe maybe if we engage now and engage hard, we might be able to get a few kills here. But as you can see, teammates are already backtracking again. They're not pushing forward, they're not committing. And there's an artillery strike right on top of me, which means that I will probably lose my arm here if I get hit. Okay, we're lucky. That's good. Let's go onto the enemy quick draw here on the IV4 and try to do some more damage. But he's still very, very healthy. I'm having a huge problem here getting any kind of kills or getting any kind of traction onto the enemy targets. There is enemy battle master. Let's do some damage to him with a jump shot and back to cover. That is literally all I can do. I'm also very banged up already with 62% of my mech remaining. I see the leg is actually damaged on the quick draw IV4, so let's try and go for this leg. Let's try and leg him and then try and go maybe for CT, or I don't really know what to go for here right now. Maybe go for the other leg, I can't tell. I'm just gonna go for the back here. Just keep shooting my SRMs to conserve heat. And right straight to the back we go. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead, but I'm also getting taken apart here by the enemy team, because if you can look at this, in the time we've taken to go 1v1 basically against the quick draw, my team decided to roll over and die. So unfortunately, it's not going really well here. Backshot is furious. Me just saying so much running, so little shooting. Well, it has been one of these matches, but the question is, even though the match arguably was not a very good match aesthetically and in terms of team performance, the question is, how did I do against everybody else's performance? Was I able to have a solid performance comparatively, or was I able to have a good performance comparatively, or did I do badly? Well, let's go ahead and find out. 1 killing blow, which is 1 solo kill, 603 damage done, 330 damage taken, 5 components destroyed. That is still a solid performance on this mech. And now look at the damage numbers. It's actually the highest damage number in the game. So you know what, guys? Even though the match wasn't pretty, hey, I'm still happy, and I hope you are too. Take care and have a great day.